KB Squad, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a video about body positivity. I can talk more about this later. This video is going to be kind of brief, but essentially I wanted to talk to you guys about my thoughts on body positivity and some comments that I've gotten and some feedback that I've gotten about things that I say about my body or the fact that I need to lose weight for health, things like that. So one of the biggest things that have trended over the last few years is body positivity. And it's not just meant for people that are overweight, but I feel like that's a big part of the group of people that are spreading the body positivity message, because as far as bodies go, people that are overweight are really discriminated against, and oftentimes we can be treated like we're not quite human, if that makes sense. Like, because we're fat, we don't have the right to wear certain clothes or do certain things or even take certain space, like to be in a certain space. So I think that's one of the reasons why body positivity has really shed a light on the importance of being body positive, even if you're overweight or obese. And sorry if you guys can hear my son crying in the background. He's in the living room with his dad, and he's just really fussy today. So when I think about body positivity, and remember, disclaimer, these are my own personal thoughts, beliefs, opinions on body positivity, and things, basically anything related to being positive about yourself. So when I think of body positivity, I think about it in terms of like appreciating your body, appreciating yourself, and loving yourself. Sorry guys, I went to run and see if my son was okay because he is crying a lot with his dad. But anyways, what I was talking about was body positivity and the importance of appreciating yourself, appreciating your body, loving your body, and recognizing all the positives about your body. Just because you are body positive in no way, in my opinion, means that you can't change your body. It in no way means that you can't improve your body, and it in no way means that you can't think about what things you could do to make your body healthier and to make your body function better. So I've had a lot of people tell me, like, don't call yourself fat. I've had a lot of people say, oh, you don't need to lose weight, you're fine the way that you are. And I know these people are like well-meaning, but at the end of the day, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the word fat. It is not a dirty word. It is not an ugly word. It's simply a descriptor. Fat. What you tie to that word makes that word negative for you. So at the end of the day, I am fat. It is a part of my body's description. Do I want somebody to come up to me in the middle of a store and say, oh my gosh, you're so fat? No, because there's no reason for somebody to say that to me unless they're just trying to be mean, unless they're just trying to hurt my feelings. So no, just because I identify as fat, because I have fat on my body, it's part of my body, does not mean that I want somebody coming up to me and being like, oh, you're so fat. So let's get that out of the way. Fat is not a dirty word. It's not a bad word. Me saying that I'm fat in no way means that I hate my body. It just means it is a part of me. I have fat on my body. That's it. The other thing too is people saying that I don't need to lose weight. I don't need to change. At the end of the day, it's my body. And I can love my body. I love that my body is strong. I love that it's, given me a child. I have been able to do certain things in my life that I want to do. But there is a point where you have so much fat on your body that you are not healthy, that you cannot do all the things that you want to do. That threshold is different for every single person. For example, I weigh over 300 pounds, and I've been overweight my entire life. but I do not have high blood pressure. I do not have diabetes. I do not have high cholesterol. I do not have heart disease. I haven't had a lot of these issues that go along with people who are obese, because a lot of times obesity leads into these health issues, right? And so my body's threshold for weight and being able to support a higher weight is higher than some people. My significant other, he's overweight probably by, I don't know, maybe around 40 pounds. To me, that's not very overweight. If I only had 40 pounds to lose, that would be insane. But at the end of the day, he does have high blood pressure and high cholesterol because his body has a lower threshold for being able to handle weight, right? So when people tell me you're fine the way that you are, I appreciate that. But at this point, at this weight, I am no longer healthy. I can't keep up. I can't do the things that I love to do. And it's holding me back. And at this point, it's starting to create health issues, because it also causes me to live an extremely sedentary life, when before that I didn't live that much of a sedentary lifestyle because I enjoyed getting out and moving, and now those things are more difficult for me, so sometimes it feels like a chore, and I don't like that. I want to be able to go out and hike because I love Oregon, which is where I live. I think the environment is amazing. We have some of the most amazing hiking trails. I want to be able to rock climb again. I love, love, love rock climbing. I love riding horses. And because I've let myself get to such a high, unhealthy weight, I can't do those things that I love. The other thing I want to touch on is, if you are morbidly obese, maybe not on a regular BMI scale, but if you're over 100, 150 pounds overweight, you can love your body, but you also have to understand that you are doing damage to your body. And it might not show right away. You might not have high blood pressure like I don't. You might not have diabetes like I don't. But now I've found out that I am experiencing some negative impact from carrying so much weight and treating my body terribly for so long. The other question I would like people to ask themselves is, if you're doing something destructive to your body, like eating junk, consuming tons of sugar and caffeine, and not being very active and packing on lots and lots of weight like I have, does that really show that you love your body? Does that really show that you love yourself? And I don't really think it does. And I know a lot of people are going to be upset for me saying that, but I don't think that that is self-love in any way. And I know people don't like the comparison, but if you took somebody who is addicted to alcohol and they continued to drink every single day because they enjoyed it, because it made them happy, that's not them showing self-love. As somebody who's addicted to drugs, them using drugs regularly and destroying their internal body and sometimes even their external body, they might enjoy doing it. They might be happy in the moment. They might be happy for a year. But is that really showing your body love? Is that really loving yourself? And at the end of the day, I have to say no. What I've done to my body through food had nothing to do with love. Nothing. I've come to realize that what I've done to my body through food has a lot to do with an addiction to food, a lot to do with comfort, and a lot to do with pushing down my feelings and emotions towards things that have happened to me throughout my life and in my childhood. That's what food has been for me. Food has been a drug. It's addictive, makes you feel good. Even if in the long term it doesn't make you feel good, it makes you feel good in the moment. There are tons of studies out there that show that food is more addictive Sugar is more addictive than a lot of drugs out there. And it reacts in your brain chemically the same way as a drug. So anybody who thinks that they are loving themselves and they're gaining weight, I would encourage them to take a second look at that. Because if you're gaining weight rapidly, or if you are significantly overweight, you are literally destroying your body. If I continue on this path of weight gain, I am literally choosing food over my life. And in my opinion, that's not love. Anyways, I didn't want to make this video super long, but I did want to reach out and talk to people a little bit about my thoughts on body positivity and self-love. In no way does this mean I think people should hate their body. Absolutely not. No matter what size you are, I don't think you should hate yourself. Do I have times where I really dislike myself? Am I struggling with body positivity sometimes? Of course I am. I feel like there are probably very few people that can just genuinely, no matter whether they're fat or skinny or tall or short, I don't know if there's very many people that can sit there and be like, I just love my body. I haven't experienced, I don't know anybody in my life that really feels that way. And so I think it's an important journey for everybody to take to get to a point where they love themselves, because at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, you're not going to do better for yourself. If I hadn't worked on self-love and feeling love towards my body, I don't think I would have even been successful for the week that I've been successful. And it's a journey. I am still on my journey. But I think it's important to love your body. I think it's also important to recognize what love is. Love is not overeating. It's just not. Anyways, you guys, if you want to support me in this journey and you want to follow me and see other videos from my life, weigh-ins, measurements, eat with me, all those kinds of things, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Like this video if you liked it. Go ahead and leave comments below. I am totally open to other people's opinions. Doesn't mean I'm going to change mine necessarily, but I definitely am willing to take a look at other people's opinions. So anyways, like I said, subscribe, please comment, please like the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks, B Squad. Bye.